Fulham 2, Chelsea 3. This is the match reaction. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Make sure you subscribe and to Yasa TV. Welcome back to the channel as well. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you follow in the Instagram, the TikTok, Yasa TV 11 or Yasa TV. Just search it up, you'll find it. Give us a follow. And yeah, let's actually get into it. But I want to talk about the main thing here. Well, not the main thing, but the thing that I really want to get out of the way. Obviously, we saw the lineup. We were surprised. No Caicedo, no Palestra, no Fofana as well. I think you'd expect them to be starting, and they weren't in the lineup. But I thought, you know what? You never know what's going on. And then obviously found out there was some precautions and blah, 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 whatever. Cool. We got the lineup. I put the lineup on the screen as well when we first saw it. Now, you got Sanchez in goal, and he's the main guy I want to start talking about first. Kowo, Lacroix, Achampong, he was the surprise. Obviously got Hato. I didn't think he would start, but Hato, Lavia, it was good to see Lavia on. James in midfield, and obviously Gusto. I didn't really expect to see him play, but cool. And obviously the usual front three that we kind of all expected to see play. Obviously the new starters were Palacios, García, obviously, and the rest of the team's quite the same from previous seasons, with obviously Oscar Bob in there now. Now, what is it I really wanted to talk about? First thing, even though I want to start with the positives, even though I want to start with the things that I'm happy about, I need to talk about this Robert Sánchez thing, because I want to get it out of the way so I can just focus on the positives. He has to pack his bags. You just pack your bags, bro. Because you can't say, oh, pre-season sharpness. He's a goalkeeper, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a goalkeeper. How he doesn't save that king goal, bro, I don't know. The second goal, I think is his fault. But at the same time, you can say, well, if Kowa was ahead of Garcia, and if maybe the goalkeeper didn't have to deal with it, or he didn't have to go through that. But it's just the parrying, bro. You could see from minute one that Sanchez was shaky. You could see it from minute one. From minute one, you could see that Sanchez was shaky. Oh, yeah, and this is why that also kind of goes on Xabi Alonso, because he thought, oh, Sanchez is a good goalkeeper. I want to see Pendas start from now. If Pendas is going to be our future goalkeeper, just start Pendas, bro. I ain't got the energy. I don't really want to be talking about no other goalkeeper. I can see him make mistakes. It is what it is. We cannot win the league with that kind of goalkeeper in goal, bro. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you straight up. Sell this brother and get us a goalkeeper. United got Lamens. You can get a good goalkeeper from somewhere else. You don't have to go get the big name or, the most famous goalkeeper for you to win the league. Bro, get a good goalkeeper, put him in goals. Raya was bought from Brentford. Do you know what I'm saying? You can get a good goalkeeper and put him in goals. I don't want to hear this, because if we're going to keep playing at the back, which obviously Sanchez doesn't allow us anyway, and you can see he just keeps kicking it out, because every time he tries to pass it at the back, you don't know what he's going to pass it to. Then, bro, I'm done. I'm done. I know he had a good season last season and that, and you could say, you know what, he saved us here and there, but brother, the shakiness, the instability, all that stuff that he brings to our team, bro, I just don't want to see it anymore. Because he is also the reason today why we had to score 3 goals to win the game. We had to score 4. We have to continuously score multiple goals to ensure that in case we make mistakes, we're safe. Because we don't know who's gonna make that stupid mistake. We're still doing what we're going through recently. So personally, I'm done with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm done with it. I don't really want to see this brother around anymore, bro. Just play Penders. He can't be worse than that, and he's better with his feet. So listen, I'd rather have that. But other than that, let's go through the negatives. I just want to get the negatives out of the way. I don't want to be negative. I just want to get the negatives out of the way so I can just focus on the positives. Yeah. The other, I think, is 2 players specifically. Colwill, I think he had a shaky game from the minute he made that tackle, where some people were talking about it could have been a red. It was a 2v1. I think he was too out wide for it to be a red, but he took a touch, and I think you would see throughout the game that instead of either progressing the ball, we were purposely passing it back, and it just constantly caused us to be under pressure instead of keeping the pressure away from us. I think that's one of the few things that didn't make sense to me. But that's the Cole situation done. I think he was also poor today. We need to see an improvement from him. Now, other than that, I think Hato had his moments here and there where he was, every time he heads the ball away or kicks the ball away, goes straight to a Fulham player, puts us straight back under pressure again. Besides that, I think he had good moments going forward. And then it's Lavia. I think Lavia on the ball was good, but off the ball, you still feel like he had this, he have the fear of if he sprints back, there's a possibility he might pull a hamstring or something like that. So he kind of doesn't, you feel like he's lazy, innit? But in reality, it feels like he's contained in his mind that he's just, he has to get out of his shell, innit? That because of how many injuries he had. But besides that, I think everyone else played good. I think even Gusto wasn't that great, but it's Gusto, innit? We already know what Gusto is. Yeah. Now let's get on to the positives. Oh, let's get into the positives. I know I probably could have started the other way around, but I just want to get this out, get that out. I'm just, bro, I'm tired of that, brother, bro. I just want to get that out so I can be smiling. Now, before we get into the positives, again, if you haven't, please support the channel, like the video, leave a comment. Let me know if you guys think. Obviously, it's Chelsea's first game, so let me know what you guys think about that game. Yeah. The one player I want to give claps, I want to give him applause. He deserves an applause. Is King. You know, obviously he had that disallowed goal in Stamford Bridge last season, and he caused us a lot of problems. A lot of problems. You know what I'm saying? A lot of problems. He scored the goal. He had opportunities here and there. His pressing, like everything, bro. I don't know how this player flicked from last season to this season, bro, but he's showing levels now. He's starting to show glimpses and stuff like that. I think he could have a great season this season. Now, on to our positives. I'm starting at the back with Lacroix. Bro, I know everyone's talking about Palmer, everyone's talking about Rogers, João Pedro, and this player. Bro, Lacroix. Every time the ball, especially in that first half, first 20 minutes, every time the ball was getting pinged, he was winning his headers. And we never had that a lot. Like, I don't feel like we had that a lot where you just feel comfortable. I think he had García, King running at him a few times, or Palacios, and he just went out wide and just, he was like a Van Dijk type of thing. He just shoulder barge the brother, gets the ball off him, keeps it moving. So that was nice to see, man. Obviously, he got the assist as well because our defenders don't do 007, you know. But that was very good. You know what I'm saying? Great performance from Lacroix, in my opinion. Achampong as well had a good performance. Like to see him get more out of his shell. You kind of got to see it later through the game, but I think he done well as well. Reece James in midfield was calm, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I prefer seeing him out wide. But listen, you're limited to what you can see with Reece James out wide, innit? So cool. And obviously, we didn't have Caicedo, so it was Lavia in midfield. And now we get to the beautiful front three. And obviously, we scored in 30-something seconds. Do you know what I'm saying? Our press in the beginning was very good. We just kept putting pressure on them, and we just managed to go forward. Got that one opportunity, I think it was Lacroix to Palmer, and he didn't hold on to the ball too long. Straight through ball to João Pedro, who scores the goal. And it kind of felt like, well, if we control the game from here onwards, we could even escape with a 1-0. And I'm not someone that likes winning 1-0 because I feel like you always leave the door open. But that pressure of we need to score kind of goes away in terms of you need to get that goal, and then you just snatching at everything. We scored early, let's keep trying to get goals from here on onwards to kill the game off. We got the first goal, and then I felt like, you know what, let's get a second goal. And we had moments here and there until it hit the 20th minute, and then all the momentum swung all of a sudden because we do this weird thing that we saw today where we kind of sit off a little bit and we invite pressure, and bro, that's when it was just wave after wave from Fulham, just wave after wave, and we didn't really manage to get out of thing, in my opinion. We didn't really manage to get out of just the way they were coming forward. I think, look, even from the momentum graph, it shows as soon as they got momentum, 23rd minute, they got their goal with Joshua King, and they had momentum all the way to 10 minutes, like almost 10 minutes. I'll show you guys on the thing as well here. So you can see here, we had a lot of momentum here. They managed to started to get momentum around the 22nd minutes, got the goal here, and they just literally had the ball and the game there. It was just there. Do you know what I'm saying? It was there, just in our half. I think it was 2 good passes out wide, straight to King, and King just sort of just inside or outside the box, just to the corner. And there's Sanchez, bro. Oh my days. How it goes down to him and he still managed to fluff it and it goes in, bro, I don't know. But that straight away puts the pressure on us again, because players think straight away, oh, is it happening again? Is it happening again? But we move on from here anyway. And then obviously just before half time we get the goal. Lacroix, I think it was Palmer passed to Lacroix, if I'm not mistaken. Lacroix gets the ball out wide. Good pass through the box. And essentially Morgan Rogers doesn't get an empty goal, but just gets time on the ball to have a shot at goal. Couple of defenders there. And yeah, 2-1. And it just felt like we needed the goals. We needed the goals. We couldn't, and obviously, and then we needed the goals because we then from the Sanchez mistakes, it just felt like it will only take 1-2 mistake here or there for us to concede again. You know what I'm saying? I think Sanchez saved that Sessegnon shot. That could have even been later through the game. But then we had I think it was a ball over the top or pass to João Pedro, held it up very well and laid it off straight away to Palmer. There's nothing they could have done about it. And straight through the legs from Palmer. Nice to see him. He had an amazing performance. Amazing performance from Palmer. Like, it feels like he's back. And hopefully he can show that form throughout the season consistently. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't know if he had anything niggle, whatever it is he had, he ended up coming off. Maybe they had an agreement that he was going to come off the pitch at a certain point. He was saying 2 more minutes. But yeah, so he's out. He came off, and then after that we got the other mistakes and Gonzalo García. That was literally 5 minutes away. 5 minutes. 5 minutes away from the other one, and then we just had to maintain that game onwards. Like, I think we need to do better. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez came on and he got booed. With the Enzo Fernandez situation, I think maybe we'll get an actual closure by the end of the week, hopefully. And I'm just tired about this saga, bro. You know what I mean? We know that City managed to get Boadi done. City managed to get Allen in as well as the Savinho replacement. We'll see what other business they do. Obviously, they ended up scraping a win against Bournemouth. With their 2 defenders scoring the goals, Guehi and Vardio, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So they need more players. And obviously they let Nico Gonzalez go today to Newcastle. So they will probably end up going for Enzo Fernandez. With the whole booing thing, I just think it's on Enzo Fernandez personally, in my opinion. He said he wanted to go Madrid. If it weren't true, or he said he wanted to live in Madrid on a stream. Now, my thing is this. If that was whatever reason he said it, cool. Obviously, with all the moves, the sounds, and all these saga news stuff coming out saying that he's linked away. If he wanted to stay, all he had to do is put out a statement and saying, I want to stay. My agent's making noise that I don't like, whatever it is. And he cuts off his agent, bro. It's not that deep. He's the one that pays his agent. Do you know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. I don't know why he has to have all that speculation around him if he wants to stay. But I doubt it. He's just doing the professional thing. He's training. He's doing his thing. And if he finds a move, he'll leave. But this is not going to go down well with the Chelsea fans. Do you know what I'm saying? So, well, we'll see. Because some people are very emotional. So if he ends up staying, oh, Enzo Fernandez is great, blah, 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 blah. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, obviously we saw players coming on. Hato got substituted for Chavaria. Enzo Fernandez came on as well. Like I said, I don't think he did anything great. Maybe one or two passes great. Other than that, he was just passing, recycling the ball, innit? I didn't want to see Pedro Neto on. I can't lie to you lot. You could have played Gwanda there as a wing back, but he did end up bringing on Quenda and Estavao for Cole Palmer and Rogers. It was nice to see them on the pitch. I think I just want to see more of Estavao in terms of, you need to kind of, I want to see you start hitting levels now. Do you know what I'm saying? I know the injury kind of impacted him, but I want to see more levels from him. Who's the other player? Quenda had a few glimpses, could have had a goal. But I think João Pedro ended up scoring, but it was offside because Quenda was offside. Something like that. But either way, that's the game. First game of the season. We've won the game. We've got 3 points on the board. I think Chelsea are currently 6, but then again, Brighton are first. You know what I'm saying? So it's too early. You know what I'm saying? Too early, goal difference. But if we want to move forward and win the league, and this is serious now, jokes aside, we need to sort out the goalkeeper problem. We need to sort out the goalkeeper problem 100%. Because this is something that I can't live with this anymore. I can't have this unreliable goalkeeping. I don't know what I'm getting today. Did he get out of his bed the right way and all that? I can't just, bro, it's a new season. I don't want to deal with the same problems anymore. That's just me being honest. Neto and his goalkeeper, bro, just either Sanchez sits on the bench or get rid of him, bro. It's as simple as that. I don't have the patience in it. So yeah, other than that, we played good football. But we need to find ways of controlling the game and not just putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves, whether it's by stupid mistakes or us constantly trying to pass to each other in weird angles and like just under pressure, like in weird ways. Like I can't think about it. Sometimes clear the ball. Do you know what I'm saying? And then obviously Sanchez clears the ball and he just so yeah, that was my match reaction. Make sure you're following the social media pages, Instagram, TikTok. Give this a subscribe as well. We're on the road to 2K. I don't think this number here is right, but just please get us to 2K. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to 2K. Support the channel. There's more content coming, of course. And check out the other videos up here that come at the end of the video. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.